Hi, my name is Judy, and I will be leading a short class called Sweet Slumber for those of us who have a hard time getting to bed at night, which might be a different problem than those of us who have a hard time staying asleep at night. So I apparently talk in my sleep a lot. So this will be a good opportunity to just kind of relax everything, quiet the mind down, and then get to a point where we're just in that really sweet zone where we're just ready to let everything go and then just let sleep take over. So when you're ready, we'll just start with a little bit of breathing. So our breath really helps to calm our parasympathetic nervous system down. Throughout the day, our minds are constantly active in so many ways that we might not realize. So just from a biological perspective, engaging the fight or flight response. And even though we're in a modern day lifestyle, our bodies are still our bodies, and they react and respond. So this is a great time to just kind of let everything go, let everything fall away. And if you want to begin the class on your back, lying down in your bed, and feel free to do so. The whole purpose is to get us to a point where we're so relaxed that there's no other option than just falling asleep. So you can imagine that we're starting in Shavasana, if you'd like. But just letting your breath deepen, letting everything fall away, feeling yourself get heavier, whatever part of you is making contact with the earth beneath you. So whether you're seated, whether you're lying down, just feeling yourself a bit heavier. And then just doing a running scan from your head all the way down to your toes. Imagining that as you're inhaling and breathing in, you're just breathing this really warm, protective energy around you. It's almost like a blanket or like a cocoon, or like this invisible, sweet, cushy space. So the more that you inhale, the more that whatever you're visualizing, whatever safe, warm place and feeling, is just wrapping all of you, moving down your shoulders, down your arms, down your ribs, down to your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, the tops of your feet, your toes. So just taking a moment to revel in this. We're just going to slow our breath down and simultaneously slow our heart rate, slow our thoughts. So nothing else matters except for this present moment. The past is behind us and the future hasn't yet happened. So whatever concerns or worries might be distracting, just place them aside and tell them that you'll get back to them later. Honoring that they're there for a reason and giving them space to be and breathe aside from you. And when you're ready, if you're not already there, just making your way to lie down onto your back, keeping your eyes closed if possible. And just getting yourself comfortable. So letting your ankles fall and your feet fall open, letting your arms just relax by your side. Maybe rolling your shoulder blades in a little bit closer towards one another. So we're in this space of receptivity. So just understanding that your body has an innate wisdom for whatever it needs right now. And without getting in the way, just letting it come to you. Allowing yourself to receive this gift of relaxation, this gift of slumber. On your next inhale, just gently reaching your arms up over your head. And you're not trying too hard. We're not really trying to stretch all the way from the toes to the fingertips, but we're just opening up a little bit more space inside. So wherever you came from in your day, letting everything just melt away. On the next inhale, bringing your arms up and then hugging your right knee into your chest. So everything that we're doing is really gentle. There's not any harsh pulling or pushing. It's just kind of letting gravity do the work for us. So similar to how we practice asana to prepare our bodies for meditation, we're practicing really gentle restorative asanas right now to help us prepare for sleep. And sleep could in fact be one of the deepest forms of meditation. It's where we get to go into our subconscious, where we get to explore these deeper realms of ourselves that don't come to the forefront during the day. So one of the greatest parts about restorative yoga, or yin yoga, is the fact that we're constantly supported by the earth beneath us. So really enjoying this idea that wherever you are in your life, whatever's happening, that there's this sweet and nurturing and supportive force that's holding you up, that's got your back, basically. And you can slowly begin to rotate your knee in one direction and then the other direction, opening up our hips. We store a lot of old emotion in our hips, so this is a good opportunity to let it go. And then again, the more that we let go, the more that we open up space to receive the things that we do actually want. So keeping your right hand on your right knee, opening up your left arm, just letting your right knee gently fall to the right side of your body. Again, letting gravity do the work for you. So just the weight of your hand is enough. There doesn't need to be any additional nudging or encouragement. And if you'd like, if even that's too much pressure, just let your hand fall away and let your knee do the work on its own. Taking a few more deep breaths here. And then the next inhale draws your right knee back into your chest, giving yourself a little bit of a hug. And then letting that right knee go, inviting the left knee to come up. So again, from here, just finding that space that feels good to hug your left knee in towards your chest. Making sure that your shoulders are making contact with the earth beneath you and that the back of your head is resting gently onto the earth, onto your bed, letting there be a little bit of space in the back of your neck. So if there are any thoughts that come up, just observe them and let them go. You can pick them back up tomorrow morning. But for now, you're just creating a bit more space for rest to come in. And then when it feels comfortable for you, begin to move your knee in one circular direction. And then in the opposite direction. Letting your right hand gently come open, and then letting your left knee come to the left side of your body. So the outer edge of the left foot is making contact with the earth beneath you. And again, finding what works for you. So if the weight of your hand is even too much right now, just let the left hand fall away and let the knee intuitively do what it needs to do. There is no right and wrong here. There's just what works for you. Every body is different. Every mind is different. All of our experiences are different. So rather than trying to fit into what looks like it's right for the large majority of people, this is about your relationship with yourself. And you can play around. Being completely present in what the moment is asking for. If any of these asanas do not feel like what's right for you, then feel free to just move in whatever way feels comfortable. When you're ready, just gently bringing your left knee back in. Again, giving yourself a bit of a hug. And then sending that left leg down to meet the right. So we're coming back into Shavasana. This will be our final resting pose for the evening. So we're slowly preparing our bodies with that muscle memory to understand what it's like to be calm, to let go. And then when you're ready, just gently hugging both knees into your chest, again keeping your shoulder blades glued to the mat. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together, maybe hugging your ankles or whatever feels comfortable for you. And then just gently keeping that bound angle pose, bringing the outer edges of your feet to the mat so that you're in a reclined bound angle. So your knees are flared open like a diamond shape. And again, learning to trust that you're being supported. There's nothing to worry about. It's just this right here, right now. You can place the palms of your hands at your hip joints, or you can place your left hand at your lower belly, your power center, what's known in Qigong as your Dantian. And then your right hand comes to the center of your heart, your Anahata chakra. So with your hands in these two really powerful places in your body, telling yourself on all levels that it's okay to rest. Your body needs rest to rejuvenate. It needs this specific type of fuel to power you throughout your day. So giving yourself permission to just let go. And sometimes letting go can feel really scary. So if that's the case, perhaps conjuring up an image of a really nurturing figure, whether it's a goddess or a deity or someone that you know, the most nurturing person who you've ever come into contact with, who you've ever created in your mind's eye. Calling forth that presence, and then asking this energy, this force, to watch over all of your worries and all of your concerns for the night. And in that way, you'll know that everything's being watched over and you can have the freedom to just be. To rest so deeply and to know that everything's being taken care of in your sleep. If you need to move your hands, perhaps your knees are calling for some attention, or maybe even the tops of your head, your ears, your chin, your throat. Again, there is no right or wrong, there's just what works for you. Maybe your adrenals, your kidneys. So all of these points are places where you can heal yourself through the power of Reiki, through the power of energy healing. So even if you don't know that much about it, just understanding that the power to heal is within our own two hands. When our bellies ache, we often place our hands on our bellies, trying to calm it down. It's the same premise. So expressing a bit more love and compassion than fear and worry. On your next inhale, bringing your knees together and the soles of your feet planted down onto the earth, and just relaxing your arms by your side. So we're just going to slowly tilt the pelvis up, tucking in the tailbone on an inhale, and then exhale, letting everything come back to neutral. The inhale, rounding your lower back, and the exhale, letting everything go. Massaging our lower back. We often hold a lot of tension here as well. Your lower back, our neck and our shoulders, our main trigger points. So just moving at your own pace. And you can take this as deep or as gently as you'd like for it to be. And then from here, opening up your arms like a T with your palms facing up, gently letting your knees fall over to the right. So wherever they land, just letting them stay there. And again, keeping both shoulders glued to the earth beneath you. Twists help to detoxify our bodies. And this is a really gentle twist. On your next inhale, bringing the palms of your hands to the base of your skull right behind your neck, and then just giving yourself a little bit of a massage, running your fingers from the base of your skull down towards your shoulders. So again, coming back to the idea that we can nurture ourselves. Helping to release any tension that we might be holding on to. And then just taking a moment to place the palms of your hands behind the back of your head, transmitting that healing energy into our minds, into our thoughts, creating a cradle with the palms of your hands. So feeling that nurturing, that safety, that innocence, that carefree living that we had when we were little. And if visualizations help, you can imagine that you're just outside looking up at the night sky, and all of the stars are twinkling just for you. It's complete silence, and it's utter beauty. Imagining what it feels like on all of your senses, what it smells like, what it tastes like, what it feels on your skin. Pure bliss, pure silence. And you can stay right here, or you can inhale your knees back to center, releasing your hands, opening up your arms like a T, and then letting your knees fall in the opposite direction. So taking a moment here, balancing out the left and the right sides of our bodies. Breathing deeply. Letting every exhale be an opportunity to let something else go. And again, remembering that it's being cared for by a really loving and nurturing force. On your next inhale, keeping your knees bent, but bringing your hands behind you. And this time we're going to massage our shoulders. So however it feels comfortable for you. If you want to take the right hand over to the left shoulder, the left hand over to the right shoulder. And then when you're complete, opening up your arms like a T again. Letting the next inhale carry your knees back up to neutral. We're going to gently draw our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a hug once more, and then rotating both knees in one direction. This is a great counterbalance for the twist that we just did. And then the opposite direction. And then from here, just gently reaching for your toes if that feels comfortable, or you can keep your knees hugged into your chest and then drawing your knees to either side, maybe rocking side to side. So really encouraging that idea that sleep is as simple as it was when we were little, where we didn't have a care in the world, where nap times were so enjoyable and so delightful. Where all we were doing was just being, and that was enough. And then hugging your knees into your chest once more. And then just gently letting your legs extend long in front of you. So we're coming back into that Shavasana, back into the final resting pose. Letting your legs fall open, letting your arms fall open. And then maybe looking left and looking right, but looking within, so keeping your eyes closed. A few final neck stretches. And then coming back to neutral. So really feeling that your body is getting very, very heavy. You're just melting into your bed, or wherever it is that you're lying down. So with every inhale, breathing this white, healing, safe, calming, warm, relaxing light all around you. Feeling it circle your entire body, all the 3 dimensions of you. So feeling yourself bathed in this really gentle, unconditionally loving light. Breathing it in through every cell of your body, through every pore. And again, if any thoughts come up, just handing them over to that nurturing force. Making space for your sweet, sweet slumber. Namaste.